here's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys will have their hands full, that's for sure. We know how hard it can be for these warm-weather teams. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Nicholas. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Buccaneers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. First and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nicholas. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown. In this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They go play action here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Second and 10. Brings up second and 10 at the 42. Off the play fake. Nicholas. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. Against him. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Their mobile, agile quarterback doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only
Never mind worrying about him throwing the football. He's got 3 first-half touchdowns on the ground as his guys begin here on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Nicholas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Off play action. Nicholas. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nicholas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nicholas. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Throwing to start the drive. Nicholas. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And for right side here, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Nicholas. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Off play action. Nicholas. Man, and he hits him in stride. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nicholas. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Off play action. Nicholas. He finds Mayer here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. It's good for a first down.
Off the play fake. Nicholas. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. How about that? Their quarterback, 77 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off.
He has been virtually unstoppable in this game. It seems like every drive has ended with him scoring with his legs, including the last time they had it. We'll see if he can continue that trend here as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nicholas. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a first down. Off play action. Nicholas. A short throw. That's hauled in by Mayer. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Nicholas. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll try and sneak it here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Bucky Irving. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into